Hey, good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. It's the second day of your workouts, and you might be a little excited. You might be a little sore. You might be all kinds of things. I know that when I very first started out this journey back in August, I did my 21-day fix, and I don't know what was going on, but like I was a full-time student. I was working two like real jobs, and I was starting to coach with Beachbody. So like three jobs. And I think I cried. Really, I cried just about every day for the first round of 21 Day Fix. I don't know what it was, but I was just, it was great that I was doing something good for my body, but man, I don't know, it just emotionally, it taxed me really bad. So you may or may not be starting to experience some of that, emotional turmoil. I don't know what you're experiencing. I would love to hear about it. But I just wanted to share with you this. There's a great story I heard that talks about bumps in the road of our road to success. And basically it talks about how if you wanted to go on a road trip with some friends, you would decide on your destination and maybe a few stops along the way. You and your friends would get really, really excited and you'd be like, yeah, road trip, we're going. And you wouldn't stop on your road trip the first time that you hit construction and there was traffic, right? You wouldn't just turn around and go home and be like, well, we can't get there. There was this traffic and it was really bad. You wouldn't do that. You would get on your GPS and you would find a way around it and you'd be like, man, that traffic sucks, but we've still got this road trip to do and it's going to be awesome. You wouldn't stop your road trip if you got to a certain point in your destination and there had been a road closure and a detour sign. Like, even though the detour sign was clearly marked, but the road was closed, you wouldn't say, ugh, gotta throw our hands up. It's time to go home. This road trip is over. We can't do it. It's the same thing with your fitness journey, guys. 21 Day Fix. Some of you are doing hammer and chisel. I'm doing hammer and chisel right now. It doesn't matter how long your program is. You have a choice every day. You break it down into small little chunks. You have a choice today. You have a choice to eat your containers or not. You have a choice to do your workout or not. And that's basically it. You have a choice to check into this group or not and make the most of what you can get from it because we're here for you. It's just tiny choices every day. And what I want you to do is just be encouraged and think about the week ahead and what potential roadblocks are going to come up. I know some of you are already experiencing them, and that just happens. Like, I know that when I was doing 21 Day Fix Extreme, I had some National Guard missions come up that I couldn't work around. So I had to kind of on the fly rearrange my schedule, and that just happens. But I was so determined to complete this for myself because my why, if you haven't made your why video yet, you need to get on that because it's really important that you investigate this for yourself. Like, losing 20 pounds or whatever, that's not your why. That's not why you're doing this, to lose 20 pounds. That's what you get from doing this. But why you're doing it is a lot deeper, and you need to delve into that. So if my why wasn't very strong, like if I didn't really delve into figuring out why I wanted to finish this, I would have been so easy for me to say, my work schedule got rearranged. This is really difficult for me to fit in. I'm not going to do it today. It's not going to hurt anything. But that's not the truth. Like, the compound effect is in effect all the time. So the little things that are easy to do or easy not to do, if you choose to do the right thing and do them, it's just going to compound exponentially over time. And I lost 20 pounds because I made the decision every day that my why was important enough to get around those detour signs and those roadblocks and the construction that came up in my life. So you have to know that those are coming. And if everybody expected a perfect route on their road trip, if they expected no traffic, no construction, no possible detours, no one would ever go on a road trip. You got to understand that. No one would go. So what I just want to encourage you to do is take a look at your week ahead. I know we already talked about planning, but this is something you kind of have to review regularly. Like, what is coming up? What sorts of things might possibly derail me from my progress? What sorts of thoughts might come up that might make me think that I'm not important enough to follow through on this, because they're not real. Like, they're lies. No one has a positive inner voice, guys. No one does. You just have to work on it, and you have to believe that what you're doing is more important than whatever is coming up in your life right now. Because the majority, I would say like 99.9% of the time, it is more important. Like, your health and your fitness and your longevity in life is more important than whatever these little things are that are coming up that seem really big at the time, but they're not. Okay, so anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. And also, I'm drinking my Shakeology right now. This is vanilla blended with ice and water and some sun butter. It tastes like a peanut butter cookie, and it's delicious. So drink your Shakeology today and do your workout no matter what comes up, and try and plan ahead for the rest of the week and see if you can pinpoint some potential pitfalls that might derail you, and share them below in the comments, because they're going to come up. They're going to come up for me too. I can already see next month that there are going to be some days. And when I have drill later this month, it's going to be really hard for me to get my hammer and chisel workout in, but I'm going to do it because my goals, my why is more important than these pitfalls. So anyways, I hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday, and I look forward to seeing your comments here. Bye.